we're glad you were on, Sam, because we were supposed to take an interview, which, by the way, was supposed to be an hour late already. This interview is taking place, okay?
And was a total ass whip
With
for
Gary
Jody
Busey.
to put together.
Gary Busey was supposed to call us at 3 o'clock yesterday. He ends up calling us at 4 o'clock.
Well, no, if I can explain further, he was supposed to call us at 9:30 yesterday, then 10:30,
yes,
and then the next day at 9-something, and it was just this whole thing about a thing, and then finally 3 o'clock gets discussed, and 3 o'clock comes and goes. It's now 4 o'clock. Eric Dickerson's just left, and here we are.
And Peter's writing on the paper, we have Gary Busey on the line, and this is what happens. I believe we should probably go to Gary Busey if we've got him on right now, too. Should we?
Yeah,
Gary?
Absolutely. We've been trying to track Gary down for a while.
Oh, here it is.
He, of course, is at the Sarasota Film Festival. Independent Vision, some musical graffiti. So he's hanging out down in Tampa Bay. I'm a big Gary Busey fan.
Absolutely. Is Gary on right now?
He's right here.
All right. He's got a handler.
Okay, that's not him.
I like it when guys have handlers. Gary, I want a guy that hands the phone to me and says he's right here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Gary?
Hello? Yeah, I can't hear him, so this is over. Hello?
Oh, let him go then. Let the dick go. Hang up on him. That's all we needed. All right.
Hello?
God.
Now let him go. Screw it, Scott. He doesn't have time for us. Screw him.
Oh, my God.
All right. An hour late, and then he does this. We got Big Time by Gary Busey.
Dude, it's not like you did Schindler's List.
Gary Busey's a dick. And that's why I respect him right now.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan or pissed right
he's
now.
He's exactly what I wanted right then. It was exactly what I wanted.
This is over.
This is over. You're wasting my time.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
Busey. I'm here to promote a film festival.
That was awesome. Scott.
Hey, maybe they're showing all of your film. That was really good. I enjoyed it, Scott.
So he's gone.
Yeah,
That was perfect.
Dude, what happened there?
There was no, because the handler said, hold on, I'll get him. The handler heard you.
Yeah, the handler heard it. He didn't want to talk.
But Gary was claiming he couldn't hear you.
Yeah, he just didn't want to do it.
I can't hear that. It's over.
My God.
Was that classic or what?
Wow.
You got to play that back.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, man.
Thanks, Jody.
Now, okay, that's part one. Okay? Do we have time to play part two?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we were done with him. We're done with it. We figured, okay, you know what? That's Gary Busey. We are fans. Repeat, we are fans of Gary Busey. I mean, the television, I mean, the Buddy Holly story and all the other movies he's done. I mean, the guy's it's Gary Busey.
Right.
But he's
you
had
created
some problems.
you created an image in your mind of what you thought he might be, and he jumped right into it.
So this is what happens after that when he calls back the studio. Explain real quick.
The hotline rings. I answer it, and he says, he goes, yes, I'd like to talk to a manager, please. And I said, it's a radio network. We don't really have a manager. He says, well, I'd like to talk to somebody in charge. I said, well, since everybody else is out of the studio, I guess that would be me. He goes, I'd like to lodge a complaint. He says, the hosts were rude to me. They called me a dick. Then he starts rambling off all this kind of stuff. And then that's about the time I hit record, and this is where it kind of picks up from there.
All right.
So here we go.
All right.
The Lex and Terry Morning Radio Network.
I can't hear.
Well, we were hoping we had been offered up an interview with you, so we thought we would have you on to talk about the Lifetime Achievement Award you received, the film festival, etc. Well, they were trying to, but you said you couldn't hear them, and you handed the phone back to Bo. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to try again? Okay. Well, I mean, they're the hosts of the show. I can't do the interview with you.
Well, let's do it.
Well, we're not trying to make fun of you.
No, let's put him on.
No.
He doesn't want to.
As a matter of fact, we respect the hell out of it.
Let's put him on. Let's just say there was a misunderstanding. We
Okay.
thought he was being a jerk.
I can hear them in my headphones right now, Mr. Busey, and they're saying that there was a misunderstanding, and they would like to go on with you, if you will. I don't know.
Please tell me you're running tape on this.
This is a great moment for Scott.
It is. Scott's doing great.
Right. Well, I mean, it was just—it's one of these things where, in other words, your handler, your manager, or whoever that Bo. Okay, well then your friend obviously could hear us. We didn't know that you couldn't hear us. So. Okay, well nobody. But nobody told us not. Because no, I'm just trying to explain that nobody told us that we could talk too fast. We were just. Nobody told us that.
They told us we couldn't talk.
You told who that?
Hey man, how you doing?
Okay, right. Familiar with Longboat Key, and well, the guys are downtown. The guys aren't even in the studio. They're via connection from an area where a bunch of Super Bowl related activities are going on. So we're actually trying to connect you and them into a central location. So there's going to be some volume problems.
But it wasn't
right.
It was like something happened.
Right. Well, they didn't want to hurt your feelings.
My God. This is awesome.
You hurt Gary Busey's feelings.
He's spending more time doing this.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, would you like to talk to Lex and Terry now? They want me to convey to you that it was a misunderstanding. That I will convey to them that they need to speak slowly and clearly. Right.
This is why you get into radio. This is one of the best moments ever in radio. This is like an episode of Seinfeld.
It is. This is the stuff we go through to get guests for you people.
This is Curb Your Enthusiasm right here.
It's unbelievable. And Scott's doing a beautiful job.
Right.
Got to give it to him.
And we're learning all about Scott. Yeah. We're hoping he's rolling tape right now.
All right, I mean, I got $50. He gets the interview.
Again, like I said, the guys would like to talk to you. If you would like to talk to them now, they would like to talk to you. We don't want to waste any more of your time. Right.
Like you've wasted ours.
It's not an amateur 101 interview. We were told you would be calling at 3:00, and it was an hour late. No, I'm trying to get my point across, and you keep interrupting me. The point is that
go Scott,
get him, Scott.
Can I tell you that Gary Busey is a dick? Okay. Are you done playing on the phone now?
Oh, look at Scott.
All right, he doesn't get the interview. I get the money.
But
you were in Predator 2, dude. Hello. This is the same guy you've been talking to that you just pushed the number key down so it made all sorts of noise on me. Somebody did. Okay, I guess that was my imagination. I'm not being effing critical of you, man. I'm just trying to talk to you, and you keep yelling at me for interrupting you, and I'm just trying to get my point across. All right?
Oh, jeez. Oh, he's gonna have to beep himself.
I don't know what to do with you either, dude. We're just trying to do an interview. That's all we wanted to do.
Oh, he's losing.
I mean, come on. We're trying.
Scott, snap.
No, don't egg him. He'll do it on his own.
Nice try what? What do you mean nice try? What are you talking about? I'm getting angry because it's like I don't understand the point of this whole discussion now. Do you want to do the interview or not?
We're waiting. We'd love.
I understand that, Mr. Busey, that you could not hear them, but we would like to. I think we can fix that problem.
He has lost it. This guy has lost it. Gary Busey has lost it.
Mr. Busey, I am absolutely a very nice person. Okay.
God. No, you're not.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but you're trying to.
Wow,
this is awesome.
I get it. I am not a simpleton, sir, but I'm just trying to make sure that you understand.
Scott Richards.
That they couldn't hear you, or you couldn't hear them. We can try to fix that now. If you would like to try to do the interview, I'm not this angry all the time. Because I've been sitting here for almost 7 minutes trying to find out if we're going to do this, and you and I are going round and round in a completely meaningless conversation. Why am I so angry?
Bell tower materials.
Why am I so angry? Because I'm trying to get Gary Busey to talk to the host of the show, and he's wanting to go round and round with me. I'm trying to get you to talk to the guys, and I don't have any ability to talk now. Well, do you want to talk to the host then?
We're a lot nicer.
Tell them we hate you too. The hosts hate me too.
I understand you're spiritual. So's Terry. Terry's a spiritual guy. Sure, no, ask him. I will give you a chance to ask him. Well, you interrupt me, So was I. I was talking a few minutes ago, and you interrupted me. How old am I? That's of no consequence. You're older than I. That's Scott.
Scott,
Tell him I want to buy some blow.
Like, that's so wrong.
Sorry.
My first name is Scott.
Are you, your nickname.
Are you going to report me? Ambitiously paranoid. Last name, Richards. Where did I grow up? Okay, well, apparently, I guess, hold on. Lex and Terry, apparently I'm going to interview Gary now. Stand by. I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, graduated high school in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah.
I want to hear Gary.
They are currently in the city of Jacksonville where I am, but they are downtown at a different location. All right, stand by. Hang on. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Jody, if you would. Yeah. If you bring it back on over there, please.
Tell me when.
Go ahead.
All right.
Now, you have to, apparently, guys, you have to speak slowly and articulately so that Mr. Busey can hear you.
Okay.
Right, nope.
Hey, it's Lex and Terry. It is our privilege to present Gary Busey, who right now is down at the Sarasota Film Festival and Independent Visions of Musical Graffiti, which sounds like a hell of a time. Capped off last night, Gary Busey, who we have on the line right now, received the Lifetime Achievement Award, 137 films.
Man.
And we got him right now. Mr. Busey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Very good.
I just saw you on an episode of HBO's. What's that like?
Well, what'd you say I'm on?
Oh, boy.
Gary?
He was on Entourage.
Guys, listen.
He was great.
Hey, guys.
He was great on Entourage. Yes,
guys,
sir.
Hey, Lex and Terry.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying my best to give you an interview, but I cannot hear you. The volume is way down, so I'm not understanding you because I can't hear you.
We're sorry about that. We are at a different location. Sorry it worked out like that. We, of course, have looked forward to this interview, and we apologize for all of our engineering malfunctions. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now, but please don't be insulting me anymore, because I'm here to do goodness in my work and what the city of Sarasota has done with having a beautiful film festival and honoring the arts as they are. And we must always remember that art is only the search. It's not the final form. So there's no competition, and it's a lovely place to be. I've done a lot of interviews, a lot of press stuff in my career. This started out on the bad foot. I want to reconnect it to a good foot, to a good position, so your audience isn't abused by the way the interview is going. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello?
And then he hangs up. This is what we go through for you people, okay? This is what we do. Sam Kavaris.
And then he hung up?
Yeah, he hung up on
Then he hung up.
So at this point, we're completely just baffled
just
about what's going on. All right, well, obviously,
Scott, I got to give you, I just got to give you an incredible props there. I mean, the way you were able to hold yourself together, I don't know anybody else who wouldn't have just gone right over the edge right away and said, "Hey, you effing idiot."
Yeah, well, I like
Scott,
it was there.
Scott grew up as a producer yesterday.
Right.
I must say.
He earned his producer stripes. So that was
How old are you?
That was interesting.